you've seen from the title of the video already, the type of scarf which we're using for this tutorial is it's a really long but yet a slim scarf. Like this scarf doesn't have a lot of width, you know, but then it's quite long, but then it's quite short, and it's really scrunchy. This is what they call a Sego Gele. So if you want to see how I go about tying this scarf, then please do also keep on watching this video. And of course, since you're gonna keep on watching this video, why not please subscribe to my channel for more, like, you know, videos, tutorials and all. Please do also subscribe to the channel so you can also get to see like my other videos and also be notified when I upload a new video on my channel. So without further ado, let's just jump right into like this video on how to tie this Sego Gele. So to start out tying this scarf, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by folding in. Let's look at this. You can see how this part here has this really sharp edges, while this one here is just flat. You know that this one here is supposed to be at the top part, while this is like the inner part. This is like the up part of the scarf, while this is the inner. So I'm going to fold this part of the scarf in. So what's going to be on the inner. Just fold it in. So I'm just taking in like 2 inches of the fabric in. Fold it in. Hope you see what I'm doing. I'm not a professional, you know, like I'm not gotten to like T-boy Gele or Ego Gele or one of all those people's level, but I'm just trying to show you guys how I actually tie my own scarf and how you will be able to tie your own scarf in the comfort of your own home. So after I'm done folding in like 2 inch or 3 inch of this fabric in. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to form layers on the scarf. I'm just like, you know, using my fingers on the inside to fold it up, as you can see. But I'm just pressing it on my body to ensure that it lays flat. So I just put one more layer and then I'll go over to, like, you know, starting to tie the gele. So after I'm done folding the layers, as you've seen, I'm going to use my legs to just hold it. The sense of doing that is just to ensure that I comfortably, like, you know, flip it around so I could actually like place the right place on my head, as I've done. So I'm just going to carefully start to, like, you know, arrange the scarf by ensuring that the layers are well placed, and then I move over to actually like tying the scarf. Then one thing about this scarf is that the material is actually so strong that I couldn't actually like tie it like the normal way. So I had to like first tie it at the back first before I start to actually like, you know, form some other layers with the fabrics that is left at the back after I tied it. And I used the 50-50 method for this scarf. That is, half of the scarf is actually like at the center of the head. Then now I'm just flipping another side of the scarf from the back and placing it on the left side of my head. So I'm starting from the left side. So I took in the part of the fabric that I had folded in like about 2 to 3 inch off on the left side of my head, and I'm placing it there. So now I'm trying to actually like form steps on the scarf. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just pulling the fabric in and pulling it forward and laying the step above the first one that was laid. So I'm going to keep on doing the same thing until I have enough layers on the scarf. So I'm keep on repeating the same step of forming the layers and ensuring that the steps actually like falling flat on each other. Tying a scarf like this can be extremely difficult, but you just have to, you know, be patient and keep on doing it. So I'm using a pin now to just secure that end now on that side, because as you can see, there's no like material left to like keep on like tying. So it's because of that reason I just like use the pin to like hold those pleats together while I place the other fabric from the back on top of it, just to, you know, hold it firmly together. So I'm going to start forming layers on this side too as well. So I'm just using my fingers now to like, you know, move the fabric forward and place it above the first layer that is already like on it, just to like, you know, form the pleats and ensure that we have like a well layered yet small gele. I'm actually trying to tie something that is quite small because the fabric of course is quite small, so you can't actually have something big with the fabric that is quite small, especially when you want a gele that's actually like, you know, well layered. So I'm still just carefully trying to like, you know, form the pleats on the scarf, and then I'm going to start to extend the pleats that have been formed over to the other side. So while I extend it to this side, I'm also going to try and also extend it to the other end of my ears, as I'm doing now. just picking all the steps that are already previously formed and extending it down to the sides of my ears. So after I've done that, now I'm just going to quickly like pick the fabric from the back. Like you can see my other hand is at the back. I'm trying to like pick all those steps that were formed at the back, as you can see that I've done. Then next, you see that flap that is left out, the remaining flap. I just tucked it under my head because of course there's no other fabric to tie it with, and I'm using a pin now, just like, you know, hold it down just to ensure that the gele stays secured on my head. Yeah, so I'm just going to go back to like, you know, arranging the scarf, and I'm going to use that excess fabric that just like, you know, cover my hair. I'm not wearing my wig in this video, it's just my weave that is on my head. So I'm going to cover up that back and then use a pin to like secure it, just to ensure that it doesn't move. So I'm just using that pin to like secure the excess fabric at the back there. Then next up, I'm just going to go over to like, you know, ensuring that the gele looks really nice. This fabric, I must tell you, like, it's very, very difficult to tie. Like, it's so hard. Sometimes we want to, you know, have a hard fabric to tie our gele, but sometimes when it's too hard, it just becomes like a major frustration. That's why I had to tie this cap the way I actually tied it. So this is actually series 1 for our gele tutorial for this year. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to be uploading more gele tutorials for you guys to watch using different types of scarf, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. And please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I love you guys. Bye. Thank you.